And good evening, everyone. How you doing? Good to see you all here. Who have we got? We have James Ortiz. Nice, you made it on time. Teresa Danton, how you doing? Marlena, been a while. We've been missing you, honey. I'm glad you made it, Teresa. I got pants, but no shirt. Good for you, Steve-O. Good to see you, buddy. Scotty Boy, how you doing? Scotty Boy is not wearing pants. I know it. I just know it. I'm fully clothed, then it stay that way. Okay. I don't think Scotty Boy has his pants on. I'm unfortunately I may even see that. I don't know. I'll try not to. Well, it's good to see you all guys here. So, welcome to class 125, at least of the new version. I don't know how many classes I've done. Probably 400, I guess. Because I did over 200 on my previous channel. We're up to 125. So yeah, 300 plus at least. Oh, last weekend's target of the fairies was awesome. I loved seeing that. That was cool. My attendance is getting a bit better. Yes, it is. Thank you, Steve-O. Thank you very much. Oh. Something I have to grab. Our high-tech equipment is over there. Back in 1 second. What's 300 plus of what, Scotty Boy? Now I'm scared. Misled you earlier today, and Max was not expecting you so early. Yeah, I think that was actually scheduled for the next day for some reason. I don't know when I scheduled that for. I just popped in. Then I went over to Christopher Diopoulos. Went over to his channel. I talked with them for about three or 4 hours. It was a pretty good talk. We covered a lot of stuff. We even we talked about the balloons, right? So why do they need balloons? Why would anybody need balloons? If they've got spy satellites, why do you need spy balloons? Makes no sense. But yeah, he has 300 things flying around his house. Real, like physically visible things or spiritually visible things? Are you feeling a little peculiar? No. Hmm. Well, we covered a lot of subjects, many subjects. They weren't familiar with Dragon Earth theory, so I had to show them dragon vaginas and penises and fetuses and all that stuff. Yeah. So, Dragon Earth theory is taking off. People seem to like it. The proof is in the pudding, I guess. If it, Circle K here. Oh, there you are. Okay, didn't see you there. Good to see you. Still buying lighters, Circle K lighters. But yeah, we covered a lot of stuff there, Teresa. Comments aren't forwarding here. Biden let them do it. Yeah, exactly. It was obviously everything's controlled. That's entirely controlled. Our weather's controlled, so that balloon didn't come down on its own. They brought it down. Yeah, there's all kinds of different theories on what it could be. Like I don't know why they would need it, but the basic point is why would you need it for surveillance if you've got spy satellites, right? It's ridiculous. So that thing could carry around 2,000 pounds. Either that or they are the satellites. They I had was talking about that there, and some people believe that it is a faulty satellite, but that's how they use satellites. They suspend them from balloons, and that there is no space because of the dome, or we can't get to it. I don't know, but it was bold. Okay. Is it because they can fly under the radar and not be spotted? Over. You mean over, don't you? It wasn't whether the fact that it was actually a military asset. Yeah, they're showing us what's up there at least, or at least something of what they've got up there. Bigger guns to shoot things. Yeah, and better scopes, I guess, because that was a high altitude balloon that was operating in the low atmosphere. So it was in the wrong space for where it was supposed to be. It's not supposed to be that low. Those are supposed to be thousands of meters up, where you can barely see them. Oops, that's a beautiful image. There we go. But yeah, our previous viewing of the Fairyland was pretty cool too. The fairies were a very daring, or are a very daring uh, culture. Speed being one of the major factors when you see like Tinkerbell and that flitting around fast. That's pretty much what fairies act like, playing games and sports that require speed and agility. Gotcha, Teresa. Yeah. Looks like an exciting culture, just like constant gaming. Yeah, 7. Two, 33. Nice number. Okay, for those of you who haven't been remote viewing before or just tuning in, remote viewing is a very natural ability. So we're just here to practice it. You just follow along. All I do is I give you a number. That number is linked to a target. You write that number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Each time you write it down, then you just close your eyes, clear your mind, let the ego go. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Just type them into chat in all caps for those of you live. For those of you at home, write it down on a piece of paper and draw out what you see. Okay, we're going to start with images, and at the end of the show, we'll move on to a destination. Hi, Annette. Good to see you. Hi, Algo. Karen Lynn. Hi, hi, hi. Nice to see you here. Absolutely. Both of you. All 3 of you. So again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it each time you write it down. Close your eyes, clear your mind, tell me what you see. Please type all your responses in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. Again, this is image B733. Image B733. Smooches, nice. How are you guys doing? Got one response in. Cool. Cool stuff. Okay, we'll give another minute. Get your last responses in. Yeah, please type in all caps or I may miss it. Sometimes it gets lost in the chat. looks like algorithm was in first too. I caught that because I see if I might have skipped over that. I see a waterfall. Awesome. Teresa sees an hourglass shape, a Celtic cross. Okay, that those elements are in there. In there. Steve-O sees white fuzziness. Yep, there is white fuzziness. Scottish boy says, bright sunshine coming up and over a grassy field. Okay, okay. You've got the colors and kind of the scene going on there. Let's see if we're centered here. So let's see. So what did we have? Waterfall. So there is water in the image. Excellent. And you could have seen these cliffs as the waterfalls possibly. Or you could have seen it coming down this way. Just depends on how your vision goes. Hourglass shape. Yeah, in the shoreline there. There's your hourglass shape. White fuzziness right on the sandy shore there. The waves washing on the shore, Steve-O. Bright sun coming up over the grassy field. You got the colors there. And kind of the scene there, Scotty boy. Multicolored sky. So you're seeing this morphing in here with water. Exactly, Marlena. 3 mountains. So and a yellow sky. Well, you're seeing the trees as mountains there, Marlena. And the yellow sky is just your own little vent on it. That's all. Good stuff, guys. All good hits. Steve-O says appliance center. I think your first one was good. You started thinking, maybe putting the thinking mind in the way. Something with like white, like a cloud. Yeah, and there's the foamy surf here. You can see there's even a person walking on it. The white foaminess. Layered diamond patterns. Interesting. So that would probably be in the trees. You're picking up the angles too, I think. Deep reds, says Annette. They're in the rocks. There's some reds. So bright it's hard to see. Yep, it would be. It is like the center of the picture is just whitewash. It's bright and heavy. So bright with all those stones, Steve. Oh, nice. And you see a waterfall algo. Nice. So you're getting the water references. Excellent. Climbing from the top. So Steve was climbing up the rocks, I guess. Andrew Phillips, hi. How you doing? Good to see you. Water, leaves, rocks, and triangles. So there is, yeah. There's the triangular shape of the mound that somebody saw as a mountain. I think that was Karen. Excellent. Mountain in the rainforest, Circle K. Hi, Jojo. Good to see you, hon. There is my cove. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff, guys. Nice hits. Good shape recognition, color, element, because you got a lot of water. Sometimes we're in the desert. There ain't no water there. Don't get too many water references on those. Let's do a smudge, and we'll move on after that. Speaking of clouds. Yes, Marlena. Absolutely. Okay. There's my... Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. I was sure I had my smudge stick ready. Right, Teresa? Good stuff. Hope you brought snacks. Been a long day for you, Marlena? That's too bad. Work's been keeping you away from class, has it? We haven't seen you for a few weeks there. Sorry for yelling. Remind you to smudge once a week? Awesome. Well, I'm glad it does that for you. Lots of partner to cancer. What? It never ends. Lots. Oh, somebody died of cancer? Lost a partner to cancer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He was a good guy, too young. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There's a lot of people that are having recurrences and stuff. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that, Marlena. Hi, Mary. How are you doing, hun? Yeah, good to see ya. Just had our first image. Some awesome hits on it, too. It was a beautiful getaway vacation spot. Where did that go? Right here. Beautiful vacation spot in the trees on the surf. There's somebody standing there waiting for the tsunami to hit. We have a big tournament and a Super Bowl coming up. Lots of snowbirds. Yeah, I don't watch sports, so it doesn't take up much of my time. I like it that way. Get more time for study. I like playing sports, but I was never into watching. I don't know why. Just never interested me to watch. I liked football. I didn't really like soccer, but I was good at it. I liked football because I got to smash into people. I like that. So I won a $600. You won $600 on the chef? On the chefs? What, betting? On the Chiefs. Okay, Chiefs. Oh, okay. So you're a gambler. Okay. I could see how that could make it kind of fun. Yeah, I wonder about that, Marlena, if the balloon could have been to drop stuff. Uh, you know, I love dodgeball. Nice. Nice, Jojo. Yep, I liked contact sports like that, Teresa. Didn't have a rugby team around. We played rugby a couple of times, but it didn't continue. Too many people got hurt. So uh, rugby teams were sparse in my area. You bet on cooking. Yeah, yeah, I got that one wrong there, Scotty boy. I don't know why they stopped calling. I didn't know they did, Steve-O. Yeah, yeah. I've played a couple of games, but just in school, and they had to stop it because it was getting too many injuries. Where's the volume? I don't know. Where is the volume? Can't hear me? A balloon, really? Yeah, they could have put anything in that balloon. They could have put chemicals in there. They could put ancient tech. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just like pro wrestling. No, more like MMA, mixed martial arts. That's what I like. That's how I fight. Take them down, wrap them up, and bust them up. Study the study of words. Yep, etymology is good. Had to claim a tax bracket, either sports or entertainment. Chemtrails. That's right out there, James. I don't know what you. Yep, I know of them. Stratospheric aerosol injections. If you're a spy, you don't use a big balloon like that. Well, when they say they have satellites, right? So why would you need a balloon? Maybe it's they could use it for radiating us. Maybe it's got 5G on it or 7G or something. And they're just beaming it down on us. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I think I'm too old for rugby, though. Yeah, for sports there, Scotty boy. Yeah, right, right, Jojo, or Circle K, or weather balloon. Yeah, they use it to steer the weather. They used it to steer what was that? Ian, that Hurricane Ian. They used that to steer it right up the coast there. If you watch BP Earth Watch, he covers all that type of stuff. Low enough to hear cell phones? Yeah, maybe. It's all kinds of possibilities, right? Distraction. Yep, they could be using it for a distraction. That's a possibility too, Mary. They did. They shot it down, apparently. But yeah, there's probably 99 red balloons up there, well, white balloons. So if there's one, there's got to be more. You know, that was just the one that either failed or they wanted to show us. Either way, um, you can take it. You know. Yeah, right, Pamela Jean. Maybe they just want to make fools out of the already fooled ones. You know. Hi, Isabella. Could have been brought down as a psyop for people to talk about. You know, stir up the pot. COVID-19 was a distraction, definitely. How you doing, Morgan? Good to see you. Right, Scotty boy, absolutely. Oh, white gay frog powder. Could be the drop of mosquitoes. Yeah, who knows? Spelling with every word. Yeah. Mad weather balloons. Yeah, exactly. When I shut my mouth for a while. Yep, just listening. That's good. It was too obvious for you. Yeah, it could be. Could be COVID-19 involved. Maybe they're dropping another pathogen or another toxin on us. Right? You could put a few thousand pounds in one of those things. Could have been a fake satellite. Could have been a real satellite. Could have been just for detection. Or it could be a psyop. I don't know. We'll have to look into that at some time. Okay, I hope you guys aren't too distracted. Get ready for our next image. If you need to smudge again, I'll give you 30 seconds or so. Our next image is image B, 734. Okay. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it each time you write it down. Then just close your eyes, clear your mind, tell me what you see. Remember to type in all caps so I can differentiate it from regular chat. Maybe B. Freeman, I don't know. But you guys can thank Christos Diopoulos today because I'm not talking about lizard vaginas at the moment. I got that out of my system earlier on his channel, so I was able to spread the knowledge of lizard vaginas. Hope that's not too distracting either. Again, our image is B734. Oh, let me see. Give me a minute, Mary. Yeah. Here's the show I participated in. Got to spread the knowledge of Dragon Earth. So again, this is image B. What is it? Hold on, it's way, way back here. Behind all your comments. B734. Yeah, they were very accepting of the knowledge I shared. It was nice. Good stuff. Okay. Give you another half minute or so to get your last responses in. You tiny ant. Where should I put you? Sorry, guys. Okay, so what do we have? I'll go through that again. Um, Wooden pier above water. Nope, there was still more before that. Something in the center, right there. There's the tree. Tropical flowers with a garden. It would be very garden-like. Eyes are the building there. The buildings, James, definitely. Swaying back and forth. Scotty Boy's hanging on a tower. Steve-O's hanging on a tower. Wooden pier above water. Monkey's face. I thought maybe that was the monkey temple they have. That's that your mind's going to. I don't know why I thought that. A cross or flowers with water, electricity. So like the lily flower, B. Freeman. And all of these temples from above look like sacred geometry, like lilies. Blindfolded eyes, so at meditation using the third eye. Oh, arm's getting tired. I held it up for a while there. Stacked rocks, so the buildings, yep. Paper or paper dollar bills? What about paper dolls, Pamela Jean? Prayer papers. A horse, browns like in movement. Yeah, there's. I think the tree is what you're seeing is a horse. Something in the middle, like Steve was seeing, and there's all the similar colors there. Weird perspective, maybe. It says Circle K. Okay, feels like there's a lot going on, but not. Yeah, a lot of meditation. It's a busy looking place, but people spend a lot of time in just meditation. I'm going to put my arm down. Let's see, Griswold jazz hands. You can see the fingers on the sides of the buildings. There's all the little nubs. Maybe that's what you're seeing is jazz hands. Hold it up for another minute, maybe. I have to get a stand. Looked like something was peeling off. Okay. Roadways, flowers, and grass. It would be very park-like, Teresa. Feels like I went to a park, says Steve. Blues and greens. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I keep getting four sections. Maybe the four sections of the temple there, B. Freeman. Teresa hits in with a mist. Nice. Keep getting a feeling this is chopped up a little of groups. Okay. Those lizard parts. Yeah. Don't get me started. Okay. Sound, sound, sound. Sound, sound, sound. Okay. He's kissing Max, but I am. Okay. Let me catch up to you guys. I see glasses. Okay. Oh, somebody left us. James. Good night. Let's see how many other people left. Okay. I'm right up to Chad now. So pretty good. Good responses, guys. Can you hear me now? I hope you can. I need a drink of water because I said that twice. That was a lot of fun. Hey, keep digging. How you doing? Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to give you guys a chance to concentrate, but I forget to turn it back on sometimes. No, that was just me, B. Freeman. But yeah, there are lots of glitches going on. A lot of people are having poor internet connections, which is weird. We're supposed to have all this updated internet. There's towers going up all over the place. Yet our connection seems to be just getting worse and worse, right? So, so how are these improvements working? It makes no sense. Everything they tell us makes no sense. Just looking for a pen. There it went. The Balloon Express, yeah. Yeah, that balloon. That's I don't know. We should look into that at some time. I don't know what we're gonna remote view tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, getting at 47 minutes. Okay, but the connections that count are getting better. That's true, Scotty boy. Virtual hugs, nice. Yeah, I'll take one of those too, Isabel. Hey, Robert. Awesome. Glad you made it. All on images, so you'll be able to sync up with us. So our next image is image B, 735. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed you guys. I was on another stream, so I'll have to go back and watch you. Oh, thank you, Isabel. So again, this is image B, 735. How's it going? Image B, 735. Should have that up there. Sorry. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Okay, get your last responses in. We're doing a smudge after this image. Okay. Let's see if I distracted you guys enough. Who was in first? Yes, Max Virtual Hug. Steve-O with Bushy. Okay, that's an interesting way to see it. Parts of it are kind of like bushy looking. B. Freeman got a spinning wheel like the ones that used to be on the playgrounds. Isabella says water, purple, blue sky. Nice. Scotty Boy says no image, but the words sure plays a mean pinball came to mind. Oh, where did my bugs go? There he is. Okay, so there's our image. So bushy. It kind of looks bushy up the top there where the mountain is. There's two land masses. There's one here, and then the bigger white mountain in the background. And all there is the lone canoer. I think that's a canoe. Yeah, it's not a kayak. So let's see. Got a spinning wheel like the ones that used to be in the playgrounds. Okay. Maybe that's what his shape's looking like to you. Could be. Guy on a spinning wheel. Purple blue sky. Nice, Isabella. Water and purple blue sky. Beautiful. No image, but the word sure plays a mean pinball. Feels like him in the water, but not in the water. Not the water. Yeah, just on the water, Steve-O. In a canoe. Greece, white dwellings overlooking the ocean. I think you're seeing the mountain in the background. Is that Marlena? Stuff in here. Just moving something. House or building? Okay, could be the background, Pamela, or it could be that he lives in his canoe. Eyeball? What kind of that shape from out of the mountain there, Teresa? Stars, great constellation. Okay, it's quite a sky. It's an interesting sky, and it is a dark one. Buildings stacked upon a mountain. Okay. Cottages are tiny houses. Interesting. Feels like leaning on the wall, banana seats, tall flags. Huh. Watch of abstract line. There is a faded line in between the water and the land. It's very misty. Dog and a rainbow. Okay. So a rainbow in the mist there. And the purplish sky. It's kind of cool. I don't know, but I keep getting a sense of busyness in the center. Yeah. Okay. Old church or a barn. I think that mountain in the background is drawing a lot of people's attention. You're trying to make your mind is trying to make sense of it because you never know where you're going. The eyeball is transparent and overlooking the tiny dwellings. Okay, yeah. So it would be that eyeball overlooking the faded area. Nice. Bright room. Keep digging says. Please do it in all caps next time to keep digging so I can differentiate it from regular chat. He is in a bright room, really. The sun coming up or going down and illuminating off that mountain. Look at the water. It's lit up. And that dark blue sky, that dark purplish blue sky, that used to be the color of the sky when we were kids, remember? Used to almost be able to see this morning star in the daytime. I could use that pic right now. Cool. Good stuff, guys. Smudge stat. Okay. You're you're on, then your first responses are pretty good there, Steve-O. Your first responses are usually coming out right. So stick to those. Just you have to be able to try to freeze that image, the first thing you see. Keep that image frozen in your mind and pick it apart. Okay? This is training for when we do destinations so that you can freeze images, because in a destination it can just fly by in seconds, the whole story. And unless you're able to freeze those images, you could miss a lot. That's why we're practicing this way. But you're doing good. The guy's reflection in the water, he's sitting in the canoe. He's like in the water, but he is not in the water. Right, exactly. Yep. You guys got a lot of good hits on that. Nice one. The eyeball looking at the faded village over the water, or by the water. Yep, that's right, Steve. That's right, Scotty boy. Don't. Sometimes the stranger the answer, the more accurate, right? Don't be afraid to put pickle elephants in the chat. If that's what you see, pickle elephants, put pickle elephants. Eh? Haven't you seen the pickle elephants, Marlena? They're very common. Yeah, a lot of people will receive symbology. I suggest you guys look at the alchemical table of elements. It's available online. You'll see some of those shapes when you're remote viewing too. Yeah, there's no right or wrong. That's exactly. During class, I always feel like something's interrupting. I'm sorry, Steve. Oh, geez. I'll be quiet. Jeez. Or observing you? Yeah, that's possible. When we do our destinations, sometimes I feel an intense weight. It's like they're trying to suppress your third eye. They don't like it when we do destinations. You really feel it when you go to like a place like the Vatican. But it doesn't matter. We can get through all that. Not a big deal. We're probably being watched by somebody right now. YouTube is definitely shadow banned me, so they keep us in a little. Yeah, when the sun was yellow. Yeah, learn to just trust yourself. Exactly, Jojo. Yeah, nothing can get to you mentally if you're in control of yourself. Exactly, Marlene. Right, Steve. Exactly. All they can do is try and suppress you. And that's really all they can try and do. And it doesn't really work. You can usually feel it, but you can move through it. Places like the Vatican are apparently heavily guarded. You go in there. Lots of groups have. It's not. There's I don't know. What they use just doesn't really work. You know, it's always doomed to fail because of where it comes from. So like one candle can rid 1,000 darknesses, you know. White privilege. Yeah, white privilege got to the sun. That's a good one. You're just keeping the iceberg? Nice. Did you guys all get your white privilege memo this month? I get these shapes and patterns that are often morphed into something else. Well, that's probably entities emerging from the layers. There's layers of energies moving all around us in patterns. And you could have seen an entity emerging from some of those patterns, just starting to view a different spectrum. When you view different spectrum, you see different things. Like you guys are hooked up to the visual spectrum of paper right now. When we do this, when we do remote viewing, you're hooked up to, well, depending on where we go, could be different things, or you're visualizing in a spectrum. So you're probably going through a spectrum shift and seeing things emerge. You get one every day looking in the mirror. I hope that helped. Find our next image here. Nice. Okay, this will be our final image, and then we'll do our destination. Oops. Destinations always take a while, and we have to have a break between it. Just trying to learn how to harness it. Yeah, that's right. It's a good way to think of it there, Steve. You got a re-education camp? Nice. Yep, just by doing it, the more you do. You're welcome, Teresa. Have you guys all smudged? I think I'm going insane. Why? It said help. I said all of a sudden working. You're not going insane. At least I hope not. Everyone keep an eye on Steve-O. He might be going insane. Becoming aware, yeah. Absolutely. You have to know you're insane, do you? Okay. Scotty Boy knows for sure. It's a free trip, right, Karen? Yeah. Well, yeah, it could be a collect. We could be under the influence of a collective insanity, and of the sorts we are pretty much. But there's several grids that overlay our planet, various types, various entities, various energies. Yeah, it's a cacophony of energies out there, and you can see them with your third eye. They're out there. Uh, Energies from the stars, energy from the planets. They all intermix and cross each other in patterns. Numbs you to society's ignorance. Hmm. Maybe. Yep. But when I was younger, I spoke about it, and your action was not good about, is that? About those around me. So it's been a long time just keeping to myself. Yeah. Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to see things when I closed my eyes, and I had no understanding of what it was. I just saw things. It was weird. I'd see faces and shapes and objects and weird things. Hey, D. Um, yeah, I just saw them. I didn't know it was remote viewing, like using the third eye. That was always there in the darkness. I had an indeed near-death experience when I was born that may have something to do with it. I don't know. I think all people can see, at least from my perspective so far. Try sitting there having adult conversations, but there's no adults around and they're not talking. Yeah, gotcha, Steve. Okay, you guys ready? I'll ride through the pearly gates. Right on. Our stories have too much. Have to match. Well, maybe. Yeah, apparently they do, Beefrin. I don't know. But from what I've seen in remote viewing class, like almost everybody can remote view. I haven't seen any real limitation. Just maybe your own mind getting in the way sometimes. That's pretty much it. I see that everybody receives a signal constantly. So unless you're totally calcified and all you see is like a white snow, even that is seeing something. It might not be clear, but there's still something there. There's still signal. So that's something, right? A little cleansing with some juices and such. Get it right back on track. Some little good living. I have selective hearing, right? Yeah, we can fix the errors in editing. Didn't know that you were in the know and that they communicating with him later talked about. Hmm. I don't know what you're referencing. Static snow is how you learn to scribe. Yeah, there's still stuff. There's still signal there, even in the snow. There's still signal. Absolutely, B Freeman. Okay, our next image is image B, 736, and I got to write down our destination for tonight and find an image for it. So, so I might give you a few extra minutes. So again, this is image B, 736. Write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it each time you write it down. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and just tell me what you see. Please type all your responses in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. Okay, I'll leave you for a minute. How's it going, guys? Image B736. Let's see. Sparse answers, very spaced out. Okay, so we're really concentrating here. Okay, I'm watching. Got my eye on you guys. We're on image B736. Come on, sit up here at the front of the class. Don't go to the back of the class with Scotty boy. Hey, Desert Rose, how you doing? Don't forget, he's not wearing pants, too, so I wouldn't do it. Awesome. D, you made it for the last image, and then we'll be doing our destination. Yeah, there are, Scotty boy. Who wants to sit next to the guy who's not wearing pants? Okay, Jojo, you're all ears. Nice. Well, you can work on that, Desert Rose. If you're just a little high, you know, you can get a lot high. That might help you. I don't know. No, it's usually pretty good. That's not too old, Pamela. I don't think so. Look at born on date. How long does it keep for, Marlena? Root beer THC pop. Nice. Yeah, one way to find out, Pamela. Okay, Circle K. Yes, I do believe I'm wearing pants. Oh, okay. So a lot depends on there's a lot of factors apparently. Right, Chloe? Thank you. Yeah, I am wearing pants. I would not come online with no pants on. How are you guys doing on image B736? Now that I've thoroughly distracted you. Or Scotty has. It's Scotty's fault again. No pants, Scotty. Okay, get your last responses. You guys are on a pants bender here. Let's see what few responses we have here. How are we doing? Oh, I see a couple. There's one. Steve-O in first. Way to go, Steve-O. Thank you. So image B736. Steve-O was in first with a wave. Nice. Marlena with a Picasso painting. Oh, okay. I can see that too. And there are waves, Steve-O, definitely. Cubism in the buildings, yeah. There we go. should get a stand for this. Using my my microphone as a stand for it. Cubism. So in the sense the bottom there, all the little cubes, very different colors too. It looks like the east coast of Canada. They paint their houses all kinds of different colors. It's a really interesting place. Triangles like pyramids. Okay. In the clouds there, definitely. Low pulsating. Okay, so again, I think that's the clouds there, Steve. Let's see, dark shape and 4 overlapping circles, deep water. This is on a shoreline. Maybe you're seeing the clouds again, I think. Those repeating clouds. You don't have to see cloud layers like that coming down a mountain. Fireplace in a corner, 90 degrees, elbow pipe and lots of crows or maybe smoke. Absolutely. Right in there. It's in there. I guarantee you, B. Freeman. Feels light as a feather. Okay. Layers stacked upon layers. Yep, right up the side of the mountain. People living in layers from the shore all the way up. Nice. Oh, there's my cursor. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. A shack attack. Nice. I see different colors, but because I'm a little high. Nice. Okay. Look at the born on date. Nope. Spots, says Steve-O. Like, yeah, they do a lot of different colors on those buildings, so absolutely. You mean some guys do wear pants? Yes, they do, sir. Okay, rope. Interesting. Animals, waves of gold. So yeah, I think the waves were the those clouds because they came in levels. So I think they were a predominant thing of what people were seeing. That would be like hanging out with a junk dealer, Max. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, among RVers, there's no pants. No, I wear pants. I need to buy pants. Okay, we're still on about pants. How am I supposed to know when it expires? Yeah, I don't know. Clothing is optional for you guys, not for me. We'll put it that way. Yeah. So, if you want to be naked, that's up to you. Okay, I'm going to forward past the naked talk for a bit. Stuck on those clouds. The elevation drops like that in the valley. The water would be, it would be deep water. Absolutely. Sweet, a peaceful land, inland, like a fjord. Yeah. Okay, stop talking about your pants, Scotty boy. Where's the troll? I told you guys not to go to the back of the class with Scotty boy, and you did it anyway. He'll sucker you in every time. I don't help either, but that's not his fault. Well, actually, it is his fault. Okay, so we're going to do a destination in a moment. Do a smudge, take a break. Yeah, Guttermouth Scotty. That's what we should call him. That picture is literally Valley of the Troll. Nice. Yeah, it's like Teresa's eyeball staring over the mountain there on the little tiny villagers. Hard to find real gum, like from the tree. Most of it's plastic now. Yeah, getting late night for me. My cat wants some love. Yeah, so do mine. I've been online so long today. They're upset with me. Green gum, red gum. He's very demanding. Yeah, yeah. All I do when I'm not online is I get bossed around by my cat. That's pretty much my life. Give me a couple hours. You're gonna put some pants on? Awesome, Scotty boy. Oreo Kitty's been laying on your shoulder. Nice. The past half hour. Uncut gum. What are we talking about here? You lost me, I guess. Okay. Hope you guys have smudged. I'll do the power smudge. Hold on. We got some keef here, I guess you call it. Powdered trichomes. Take a hit on that. Cheers, everyone. That's the gum we need. Yeah, I got some gummy stuff. Right? That could be taken a few ways. My heat flip. Do a show on the watchers because they're watching. Well, we've done controllers. Those are that are above us. Always seems to be reptiles with a slug overlay. There's always a slug, big giant jelly slug. They're prevalent too. They're much rarer than reptilians, but yeah, those damn reptiles again. Don't know if they're from above or below. Could be either. Could be both. A talk show. Do a show on the Watchers. A talk show. Okay, that could be a subject for tomorrow. Desert Rose. Tomorrow afternoon. I did see that. I want to get. I haven't had the chance to get a better look at it, Teresa. But it looked very interesting. I saw like a bird type shape. Let me show you guys what Teresa has sent. I always love showing mud fossils. This is definitely a mud fossil. I'm not sure of what, but let's see where are we here. So I have to get some eyes on it better on Google Earth to try and figure out what it is. So I kind of see almost a bird-like image in it. I'm not sure yet. There's some cavitation in what could be a chest cavity here. Probably the fluids of life. I can't get in close enough. The black, red, and green will probably be down in this area somewhere. And the head up here. I kind of see like a bird. There's the same image. This is different. This is much harder to tell. This looks like it could be several creatures kind of piled. That's interesting. I really like that first one. I'd like to get more into that one. Because it's separated from everything, you can kind of make out edges and stuff a lot easier than the others because the rivers will flow along the edges of the creature, and if it's by itself, you can kind of trace out a little better. Hey, Miss Anonymous. Freezing? Oh no. Yeah, it's cold out in some places. Definitely. So some interesting biology going on there that I have to check out a little closer. Love talking about, yeah, it kind of looks like a giant bumblebee. I haven't seen any giant insects yet, which is interesting, except for maybe caterpillars. I might have an image of two caterpillars. I've shown you guys those. I'll show them again, I'm sure. Looks like a puppy. Yeah, it could be much bigger still than we're being told, too. That's a possibility, Marlene. I think that's a good reasoning for a lot of people like flat Earth idea. Think that it's much bigger, or even an infinite plane. But the ancient texts do say that the Earth was softer and bigger in the past. So it could have been much bigger at one time. If it's depending, like it was a dead, if it is a dead creature, like I believe, then it could have lost maybe 70% of its weight once it's completely dried out. That would be a lot of space, a lot of water, because we're mostly water, right? So say if it's dried out almost to the core, just a few pockets of water, some seas and stuff, uh, you know. Well, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I'll have to I'm going to take a deep dive into that one for sure. Maybe it was the largest Sasquatch print I've ever seen. Yeah, I've seen footprints up to a mile, at least what looked like footprints up to a mile and a mile long. So there's some pretty big shit out there. That's not even looking for bird or lizard footprints, only looking for human type footprints. So, okay, I hope that was distracting enough. Take another smudge. I'll take a quick one. I got a little bit left here. Wasn't there a big splat that crashed another water planet into Earth? Maybe. Uh, there's Velikovsky's world in collisions where Venus almost hit Earth, but discharged on Earth and caused the Grand Canyon to be formed. Roger believes that Venus actually skipped off of Mars, and that's what tore away its atmosphere. So, hid behind a giant drum. So yeah, that's the Earth could be like only what maybe even like 10% water left. So that's 60% of its volume gone. That's quite a lot. So it could have been double the size, possibly even more. Who's always running around during hunting season? Okay, I see a kitty cat. I don't know, not yet. I don't see one. I don't see one yet. He's off somewhere else right now. He had a new hiding spot where he found. I'll have to search him down. Yeah, all the footprints. Okay, are you guys ready? Just about? Clear your minds? Why our Earth is tilted, possibly, yeah. Just my imagination running away with me. You thinking of a song? Okay, guys, our destination is Destination B, 737. Nice number. Again, write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it each time you write it down. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Do that 3 times. Give me 3 separate responses so we can get a complete story. There's usually a beginning, middle, and end to these things, and we like to fill in all the blanks. I'm going to take a look myself because I want to. We often see very similar things. Okay, so this is again image B, or sorry, destination B, 737. I like that number, double seven in there. Okay. Again, my responses may be tainted because I do know the destination, but I do give it a try. Could be helpful too. Front loading. I go in for another look. See if there's anything extra they want to show me. Possibly. Okay. Please type all your responses in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. Unless you can't hit the all caps. I won't think you're yelling. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I understand, Miss Anonymous. I'll try and watch for all your answers. If you could put the number beside them, that would help. Or if you just keep all of your chat down and just do responses while we're doing things like destinations and images. Don't want to miss anything you put in. Okay, I'll give a couple more minutes for this destination. I suggest at least 3 responses, but I usually go in 4 to 5 times because there's usually a little bit extra. See what you come up with. Sorry, I'm muted. Good stuff. I just looked. I don't know. I haven't read any of your responses, so because I like to view myself. I like to keep this raw. So let's see. Get your last responses in. I'll give you another half minute. Looks like we've got enough responses in there. Okay.
In the place where I found it. I have no knowledge of how the sphere itself happened to be in the place where I found it. As I've stated previously, when I found it, it was on top of the ground. It was not embedded. I saw no charred marks, no big indentations in the ground. In fact, it looks as if someone had taken it and set it in the spot. But as to how it got there, I nor anyone else I know has any knowledge of this.
Off the table. As I understand it, it moves around the table, won't fall off the edge.
I'd like Dr. Harder, who's our scientific expert, to say more about that.
Yeah, but visually,
Yeah, that would
comes up as the fact, you would make it.
Cool.
What I have seen.
Okay. So that was the Bet Sphere. Yep, that's right, Marlena. We did the Bet Sphere when you were last here. Unfortunately, you left. And we didn't see you for weeks since. We discovered that the Bet Sphere was used as some type of information gathering. It was like Alexa in your home. It's listening, it's watching, it's gathering information, and it's sending it off. We didn't discover who, to whom, or where it was going. So that's what we're here to discover tonight. So the Bet Sphere seems to be a sentient information gathering device. Who is using it, and what are their intentions? So we're looking for intention and possible indications of who is using this device, because there are multiples of these devices. They're all over the planet, apparently. They've shown up in recent times, and they are not just an object. We went over it in
Stated previously, when I found
video that Marlena sent us that goes over it in depth as to what it is not. It is not anything normal. It is not anything, that we made, at least as far as we know, according to at least our current understanding of science. So let's see. So let's get over that point of it. Let's see who who brought us these spheres and what were their intentions. Okay. A doorway and the loaf of bread. Okay. That's some interesting imagery. I like it. The first thing I thought of was the airport, but now I know why. Close to 757, maybe. We'll see what comes up. The number infinity. Interesting. I wonder if these things are everywhere. Like if they've just like panspermiated these things, or if they're some type of ancient, even life form, maybe. But they are gathering information. We do know that. A long hallway or gravel alley with a red door or roof. Okay. Open passageway, definitely like snakes, mouth open wide and bright. Huh. So we should be getting intentions or some type of who. Bluff, possible volcano or something, spewing. Okay. Building with 3 lights, a large square, and a base pointy top. Okay. Airport. The doorway loaf is interesting. Doorway loaf. Taking a long time to get to this destination. Off planet, maybe. Okay. So there's some indication. Gateway, strong frequency, says Desert Rose. A bluff, possible volcano. Something powerful, definitely. The ocean, maybe. Something missing. Red lifesaver ring. Oh, interesting. Maybe their consciousness dispersed. They seem to be conscious. They seem to have a will of their own. Utopian Gardens of Eden. Maybe they're some of the first ones, some of the first entities. Large pillars or squares of tubes, lots of pointing one way. Something evolving or turning, says Pamela Jean. Ring of Fire, entertainment. Rose-leaded symbol for Alpha Omega. That's kind of what you guys are getting to. Swirling, clouds and rain. See, we're not seeing like a species of creature controlling these things. They seem to be doing their own thing. They can move on their own. They don't have to be stationary. They can move up hills. They can move over things. I'm getting the impression from what you guys are saying, red lifesaver ring, taking a long time to get to this destination off planet maybe, that these are old possible souls, maybe old beings. Long hallway, gravel alleyway, red door roof. Let's see what else you guys have got here. I see a bunch of line patterns on the bottom. Okay. Ship sailing through a strait shaped around the sun. Medicine stuff and drinking from a jug. A city with a city at the base of the jug. Rain clouds. Swirling. Rose-leaded symbol for Alpha Omega. Off-planet travel, says Marlena. Very nice inside, like a park with benches and a walking path. Tall, peaceful trees, bushes, no buildings or roads. So I wonder if there's a consciousness in there, in like a park. And what they do is they live in their park and they watch the world around them and gather information. Old beings, very old. Seismic shock. Feels conflicting, like one way or the other. Cliffs with multiple openings, says Teresa. I think that's a stupid balloon. Navigating the stars. Yeah. So I think these orbs themselves are the consciousness guiding them. Bridges, film, tank treads, large open rooms. Steve-O says, kind of technical, my computer components. Cyborgs, maybe. Many rooms leading into one another. And I think they're linked up. I think that's kind of what you're getting with these hallways and stuff. I think they're all linked up in a way, these consciousness, separate consciousnesses linked up in these spheres. I don't know why. Cool depth, shimmering light. Hallway. I've missed yours. Tent shape. Sorry. I think I've missed a few of yours. Tall structure, yes, I have. Square, sorry about that. Again, if they're not in caps, I might miss them, and I apologize. Let's see, where was I here? Something evolving or turning, ring of fire entertainment, cliffs, multiple openings. See, that goes to the multi. I wonder if they can just walk, basically go from one sphere to another. Maybe these consciousnesses can go and just like that's why they have them everywhere, so that they can just go from one to another, go to one park from one park to another. What's happening in this park? There's a volcano going off here. You want to come watch? Sure. I'll get some friends. We'll come over. Just spitballing, guys. Many rooms leading into one another. Cool depth, shimmering light. A man in purple robe, and I'm on the same bench in the middle of a city. Cars, buildings, and people. Marlena says Twilight Zone, Outer Limits. Maybe we're not too far off with that. Gonzo, Edward 3111. Mojave 6, Jennings, Boyer, Markham, Chase. Okay. Bunch of names being called out. Okay, so yeah, maybe it is like maybe it is like that. Who knows? That would be a really interesting way to run a society. Just being consciousnesses in spheres that are like park-like, and you just put out all these spheres like panspermia, and you just pick one to go and visit. Or they could be just conscious spheres themselves. Explaining to me how this all works. Now we're tied to this advanced holodeck creating what we think is real. Bunch of spire lines from the. Okay, I don't know how you ended that, Steve-O, but a bunch of spires or spears. I don't know. Miss Anonymous says a desert. Scotty Boy says it's ending. We're creating a mess that's not there. Morgan says rain and green life. I hope I haven't missed any others on you there. Don't think I have. If I missed your comment or your response, I apologize. Let's see. Blinds like in a house. Okay. A rocket, maybe. A sea of light image, maybe people. Laboratory room, too. Science center, maybe. I like this. D-Ocean. Metallic pie slice. Man crossing arms in front of chest. Determined military stripes. Familiar, I've been here before. Okay. I did mention the bat sphere to you, Teresa. You showed quite a bit of interest in that. Now he sat down beside me on the same bench in front of the river. Nice, peaceful hands. Hands me an open beer. Same time, the fishing pole in front of me starts dancing. Huh. Outward lying resource. Cover blue map. Yeah, I was wondering if they were like for sensing resources too, because they seem to be everywhere as well. I was wondering if they were like maybe checking out the geology. Spinning glowing water or mist around a circular sort of like CERN. Huh. So the bat sphere. Are we learning astrology? We are learning astrology? Okay. Maybe that's one of their initiatives. That's a standard alien orb. Yeah. Coolio. It's a sensory drone for them. Yeah. Or it could be consciousness in those spheres. I think it's from the Black Knight satellite, Portal the Maya, slices to what I was sensing. Yeah, described this week. You've heard them. Probe. Yep, they are definitely for information gathering. We got that a couple weeks ago. Alien hillbillies, yeah. What's in the bread? What comes from the loaf? I don't know. Nice shirt, yeah. That dude's an alien. He's not fooling me. So the Bet sphere, I don't know. Do you guys think it maybe holds a consciousness itself? Kind of an interdimensional probe. Yeah, it could be being operated from a long distance away, and people just step into rooms or, you know, put on VR goggles or whatever they do and just connect with a probe, right? There's all kinds of ways it could be. But it looked like there was definitely a consciousness in there. And I didn't really see a lot of other people, like peoples or aliens or anything like that, except for there was the military, I think, that D Ocean saw. Uh, could be AI, yeah. That's a possibility too. But it seemed from your responses that it was its own consciousness, or it was an independent consciousness. I was trying to get to where it was. Yeah, Miss Anonymous saw people too. So it could be that they are just something people step into to probe, to look and interact. Yeah, something to think about and go into further tonight when you're just about to go to sleep with the thought of the probe in your mind. And shouldn't have said it that way. But yeah, put the probe in your mind and think about the probe. See what you get. See if you guys see any extra images, any extra impressions, and tell me about them in comments later. You can still see a figure. Yeah, circle in on that, Miss Anonymous. Try and figure out who it is or where they're from. Yeah, sounds wrong. Yeah, I saw an energy being gathered. Okay. Yeah, you could I kind of saw a grid. Um, I thought it might be avian or bird. So I got a bird reference for some reason, but that could have been the flight through the cosmos that they took. Um, yeah. See, yeah, Scotty Boy got your homework. It's all Scotty Boy's fault. So check that out when you're just going to sleep tonight. See what comes to you, and then type me a comment. Tell me what you guys saw, because this one's not quite done yet. Universal peace offering, maybe. Yeah. All right, guys. That's all we've got for tonight. Much love to you all. Until next time, keep that third eye open. And what was tomorrow's subject there? What was it? Hold on. Somebody told me. I have to write that down. Not the controllers. It was, what was it? We've done the controllers. It's like the controllers. Subject for tomorrow's afternoon class. Well, somebody will have to remind me. I'll just put a funny title in it. Stop it, Scotty boy. Okay, guys. Till tomorrow or next week in class. Much love to you all. Oh, my mouse stopped. I've got this one. Keep that third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. Bye-bye.